Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to another match in the 2022 Crystal Cinco Bingo tournament. I am IB.
And I am Pokemon Fan 1937.
Today we have Tixij versus Jarvitz.
Yeah. Cards not on the screen.
Yeah, have to get that fixed up. That'll be taken care of in a second, I'm sure. But yeah, so looks like we are beginning. Okay, let's see what the starters are.
Croconaut, Rando, and Piloswine.
Well, Piloswine is on the card.
Piloswine's on the card.
Should be available to you guys soon, but... So yeah, that's a pretty obvious choice of starter.
You can see it on Tixij's stream where it's there.
Yeah, that should be fixed as well soon. Should just be the gameplay on Tixij's stream, and the bingo card should be in the middle soon.
EXP share, you have to mark it.
Yep. There's a bit of a delay with bingo boards. But yeah, so that's two very quick goals there at the beginning of this race. So the goal, as always, is to get a total of 5 bingos from the 12 available diagonals, rows, or columns. And yeah, so both racers will be heading to Cherry Grove. Let's see.
It's just as usual. Dire hit. It's not very useful.
So both racers seem to have set their time tonight, probably for the 5 different types of Pokeballs goal, because you can give Kurt an Apricorn when you get there, and then when the day rolls over, it will he'll have a new Pokeball type for you. There's also release starter before level 11 is on this card, so they will be needing to release their starter. So if for whatever reason they wanted to run this Piloswine, they could not, because otherwise they would lock themselves out of that goal forever. Yeah, so up to this point, the 2 goals that both character players have marked are Piloswine, Tangela, and Yanma, and EXP share, because I believe their starter was holding the EXP share.
Correct.
Bingo board should be up soon. Apologize for the inconvenience. So the center goal here is Electabuzz, Jinx, or Magmar, which isn't the best to have a Pokemon goal right in the center, because you kind of just have to hope that you get info on that at some point. Oh wow, and a wild Yanma.
Just typical, you know, just when you don't need a Pokemon, you see it all the time.
Yep. Never find what you need. The bingo board is being worked on being brought up. Apologize for that. Should be there soon.
There we go.
There you are. Now you guys can all see the board. So as you see in that left column, release starter before level 11, always an annoying one. 25 owned.
What's our move goal? Speed reducing. Yes.
Yeah, there is a speed reducing move on here. There is a random TM. Oh, so there's also defeat a Lapras on here. That's the other day goal. So the 2 things on here that day related, there is a static Lapras in the basement of Union Cave that spawns only on Fridays, and that does count for the defeat a Lapras goal, even though it won't actually be a Lapras. Probably.
Well, it could be a lap.
It could. Unlikely. 1 in 251. So most likely, I didn't catch what day or time these racers set, but it's most likely going to be Thursday night to give Kurt that apricorn and then have it roll over into Friday. Alright, and looks like both racers just turned in the mystery egg, and we'll be heading to Violet. Jarvitz catching this.
I assume they try to run it.
Yeah, we'll have to see the moveset on this thing.
No explosions. If they release it, they don't lose the goal. You just need the dex info.
Yeah, so the majority of the Pokemon goals are only based on Dex information, and whether or not you release your starter, it still counts as Dex info. Ooh, a Starmie here for Jarvitz. That is both a genderless towards the 3 genderless goal, and can be very runnable.
And Jarvis has already seen Yam anyway, so it wouldn't matter even if it did.
Yeah, that as well. I'm honestly surprised Jarvitz hasn't just immediately checked that Starmie's moveset.
I would totally check.
Yeah, Starmie's an amazing Pokemon to run if it has good moves. Its only real problem is that it doesn't learn very many moves.
Learns exactly 1 move at level 37.
A Yanma here for Jarvitz. That is technically info on the center goal if you want to evolve that from level 2 to level 30, but it's also a baby Pokemon.
Me, baby said Yanma. Magby evolves level 30, so that's a little tough.
Yeah.
As a second genderless.
Voltorb is a second genderless. You don't generally want to evolve like a Magby or an Elekid or anything unless it's like, one of the roamers or maybe the shiny, because then it'll only take 1 level to evolve. Yeah, so all of this is on Route 46, which you do not have to go through, but Jarvitz has chosen to come look over here. Oh, and finding a Piloswine!
Of course.
I am very curious here as to what that Starmie's moveset is. Perhaps he saw enough moves from it at the beginning. Oh, there's just Jinx.
Oh, there
okay.
it is. Is he gonna hide it? Or is he gonna... No, he's not. He's going for the catch.
Yeah. Probably thinks it's a bit too risky to wait for this later in case it's a 10%. Meanwhile, Tixij, in that first trainer fight, there was a Nidoran, which is Nidoking or Nidoqueen info. Evolving on Nidoran isn't that bad. It's only level 16, and then it moves to Moonstone afterwards. So it looks like both of them will be having info on that top left corner.
Snorlax's not great. Starmie, not great.
Flamethrower, but that's about it. I didn't see any speed-reducing moves on any of those, which is what we are looking for.
Spiderweb sounds like a speed-reducing move, but it's not.
I think it... In later gens, I think it does, but I don't believe it does in this gen. I think it just traps you. Golduck could be runnable.
Explosions, that moveset's impossible because Hydro Cannon is not in Gen 2.
Ah, Sticky Web. You're right. I am confusing it with Sticky Web. Ooh, a bear. Perhaps Tixij will be running a bear today. We will see.
Razor Wind is not a good start.
I mean, hey, it's Stab. Yeah, so both racers can see the shared bingo board, so Tixij will know that Jarvitz has caught an Electabuzz, Jinx, or Magmar somewhere near the beginning of the game.
Ooh, Earthquake!
That is a very runnable bear. Love Ball helps towards that 5 different types of Pokeballs goal. My mistake. So you can guaranteed get a Pokeball, a Great Ball, an Ultra Ball, and a Lure Ball. So you basically just need one other, and then you're set.
I mean, you can also guarantee a Master Ball.
That is true. If you fight Claire and get the Rising Badge, you can guarantee a Master Ball. Although that's a bit of a big time investment. Wow, Faulkner's Gym, the level 9 is a Chansey. Just straight up giving all of the EXP you could ever want. Looks like Jarvitz has found the bear as well, so perhaps both people will end up running this. He is going for the catch. Meanwhile, Tixij, let's see what level he gets to from level 5 to what level.
Pretty sure it's level 9. I don't think it'll go past that.
It might hit 10. I thought
Never mind, I'm bad at this game.
Yeah, I thought it might hit 10. Yeah, both runners
Great.
actually found a female bear. Which, so if anybody doesn't know, so in Pokemon Crystal, and I think in all of Gen 2, the gender of the Pokemon is determined by the attack DV. So having a female Pokemon means that on a 50-50 gender split, it's going to be maximum of 7.
Max TV is 15. It's like,
yeah, for a male.
Essentially, like the IVs. It's like 31 for max IV. It's like the same thing, essentially.
Yep. Yes, there was the speed reducing move on the Ursaring. We'll see if Jarvis notices that or not. Looks like he has.
Metapod.
Are we sure we're in the right gym here? So Jarvis here choosing to... Yeah, fighting Bugcatcher Wade for some EXP, it looks like.
Seems like both runners are decided to use Ursaring. And Tix has finished Faulkner. So what's the TM? Detect. Woo! Not on the card.
Only ever get that when it's not on the card. Jarvitz murdering a Cleffa.
Trickums is happy somewhere.
Yep.
Tixij picks up the egg. Let's see what it's gonna be.
So fast egg hatching is on, so this egg should hatch pretty soon.
Starter.
Indeed he has. So Jarvitz has some pretty good progress. Jarvitz is at 2 genderless and 1 baby as well. True, Cleffa is also more baby info for Jarvitz. So Jarvitz, assuming Cleffa is findable, Jarvitz can already finish that 2 babies goal. Which I don't know if Tixij has seen any yet.
Tixij did not set Thursday.
Yeah, I see. Must have just set Friday, but at nighttime, I suppose. Tixij is grabbing the old rod here. Perhaps we might be seeing fishing strats.
Interesting idea. Let's see if it pays out. Gligar.
Gligar Sneasel is not on the card this time. So one other thing to keep in mind with the Ursaring mains is they are both female Ursaring, which means technically you could breed for Teddy Ursa. Ooh, hitting that optional after wiping to the wild. Unfortunate from Tixij's side.
No tank.
Jarvitz just about to start Faulkner.
Ninetales. Not on the card. I don't think so anyway.
True, chat pointing out that Ditto Smeargle is on the card, which means that's even more reason to catch a Ditto and then breed for a Teddy Ursa.
Mew, a genderless.
That is genderless. Looks like Jarvitz will be dexing something here. Not sure what that was. Perhaps just checking what he owned. So I believe the breeding in the Rando is set to be just as long, it's exactly the same as normal Crystal, it's unchanged. The only thing that is edited is fast egg hatching, so eggs will always hatch, I think, within one cycle. So the way the breeding works is there's just every time you take, I think it's 255 steps, I don't remember. Every time you take some number of steps, there's some % chance that the two Pokemon will create an egg. And that chance changes depending on whether it's two things in the same egg group, two of the same species, or a Pokemon with Ditto. Pokemon with Ditto is the lowest chance. So it ends up being luck dependent, which means it could take a very long time or it could be really fast. Also, Tixij picking up a leftovers there. That'll be a really nice item to hold.
It's kind of slow though.
Yeah, can definitely save you sometimes though. Living is faster than dying.
Just don't get hit. Just don't get hit.
Ooh, Jarvitz.
Jarvitz doesn't need those breeding strats.
Unfortunate. Jarvitz with a very decent start on having info on goals to finish. That fourth row he can already do completely, it looks like, because he does have the info on Cleffa for the other baby Pokemon. That is, of course, assuming Cleffa is in, a decent spot. Level 9 Zapdos seems to be a bit of a problem here for Tixij.
Ooh, that's Spark. Ow.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Hopefully Tixij has entered the Pokemon Center here. It seems like oh, Mega Horn! Oh no. Yeah, Tixij wiping.
That's unfortunate.
Good, just back to Azalea.
That's a strong Zapdos.
Yeah, that Zapdos is definitely runnable. Let's see how Jarvitz does with it. Jarvitz should be slightly higher. Oh my god, Cross Chop. Ow.
Let's go to Ursa. Oh, it's dead.
Yeah, this Zapdos is a real problem, it seems. Interesting to see how both of these runners will deal with getting through that. Okay, it looks like at least Tixij does live a cross-chop crit even from full. Okay, Tixij is through.
Nice.
Jarvitz going up against the Zapdos for take 2. Yeah, they're both very, very close right now. As someone pointed out, they were on the same trainer at the same time. Very close race at the moment.
Ooh, Prime Pass Jump Kick. That's a problem. This is having a rough.
So perhaps Jarvitz's strategy here is to just stall the Zapdos out of cross chops, it looks like.
It'll work.
Fortress also kind of a bit of a defensive wall here. Roll out killing Tixij once again. Yeah, Tixij got through the fight with extreme speed from the Mew, but does have to go back and center again.
Damn, Zapdos still has cross chops? This fight's rough.
Yeah, I think that should be 5. Yeah, now it only has Spark.
Spark is still threatening.
Alright. Jarvitz is now through the Zapdos as well. Yeah, luckily for Jarvitz there, cross chop only has 5 PP, so not too hard to stall it completely out of cross chops. Maybe a different DV, maybe a more favorable range, but Jarvitz actually able to two-shot that Fortress rather than having it live on 1. Maybe Tixij's used Endure, because I did see Endure from that Fortress. Right, let's see what the 14 is. A Rhydon. That'll be quite simple. 1 or 2 Earthquakes should deal with that. Tixij is choosing not to talk to Kurt there. If you talk to Kurt right there after finishing the well, he does just give you a lure ball, which is one Pokeball towards that 5-type Pokeball's goal.
Seems like it's going fairly smooth now after that scare.
Yeah, no more Zapdoses, please. Oh wow, the Rhydon also has Earthquake. That's pretty funny. Another thing to keep an eye out for is a Lapras on any of these trainers, because Defeat a Lapras is on the card, which you can do the static Lapras, but if you happen to fight a wild Lapras, that also counts, or one on a trainer. Ooh, Jarvitz fighting right twin. I believe Tixij fought left twin. So whether you fight the right twin or the left twin, you actually see different Pokemon. And so one runner could end up with info that the other does not. We'll see if this pays off for either of them. Igglybuff, that's a baby. I don't think the left twin had anything useful. So Jarvitz is now at 1 owned and 2 info on 2 more for babies.
More children.
You must acquire all of the children. Yeah, Tixij having some pretty bad luck there with multiple crits. Okay, finally hitting itself in confusion through the Skarmory.
Gastly should be an easy takedown.
It was faster. Blizzard Freeze would have been the worst scenario there.
Ursaring's... Yeah, that's Ursaring's main weakness. It's not very fast.
Yeah. Did not catch what that TM there was from Bugsy, but it seems like this race is still very, very close. Jarvitz pretty much just one fight behind, with a couple extra goals.
Pterodactyl. Belly drum, that helps Tixij.
Yeah, that'll make that pretty easy. Still couldn't see what that TM49 was on Jarvitz's side either. Keeps going by too quickly for me.
Tackle, what a great move.
It's stab. But yeah, definitely not the best, especially since in the forest we are guaranteed to be able to pick up Headbutt if the runners choose to, which running an Ursaring, there's no way you don't. 70 power physical attack, you definitely want to have that. And it's normal as well, so stab. Yeah, lots of stones on the ground in this run. Too bad Evo 4 isn't in here.
What they really need is the Moonstone for a Clefable Wigglytuff.
Yeah, that's the only one that would really be useful, realistically. Well, also a Moonstone for Nidoking, Nidoqueen, so... This is really just a Moonstone card.
Indeed.
Tixij grabbing Headbutt. Guessing that'll definitely be taught to the bear. Although runners might choose to teach Strength over Headbutt when they get to that point, but there's no reason not to just teach Headbutt for now and teach Strength over that later on. Sacred Ash is a decent find. It's essentially a free Pokemon Center heal, as long as one of your Pokemon is dead, but it can only be used outside of battle.
Tixij opting not to pick up the odd egg.
Yeah, that's an interesting decision. The Odd Egg is essentially just a free Pokemon. I don't know why you would skip that up. Maybe trying to hide some info from Jarvitz, or maybe he thinks Jarvitz is ahead and is trying to meta that the Odd Egg is not useful. I don't know. Does pick up the Kenya though. Hopefully won't do what I did in my race and forget to check it. Yeah, that's also a good point.
Picking up the Quick Claw. Interesting idea.
Not the worst item for Ursaring if you're slow. But yeah, it's also possible maybe that Tixij just forgot about the Odd Egg. We'll have to see if Jarvis picks it up. Ah, yeah, that is a good point. Inflict a UI changing status to Sudowoodo is on the card, so the Quick Claw could be useful for that. That is referring to something that replaces the Pokemon's level, so that'll be something like Sleep, Poison, Paralysis, Freeze, Burn. I think those are the options. And so if your main doesn't have a move like that, which we do have Spark, but if maybe Spark won't work on it, then grabbing the Quick Claw could throw that on something low level and use a move like Sleep Powder.
Domino, where they got the Quick Claw is where it is in vanilla.
Yeah, that lady right in the middle of National Park. That's always where it is in vanilla. Items from NPCs are not randomized in this, so since that's an NPC that gives it to you, that's just normal.
Jarvis is going to the Goldenrod Underground.
Probably going to... I would guess just picking up the coin case, because that's 3 Pokemon.
I was thinking he was doing it so if he wants to defeat Rival 4, it takes less time.
Ah, good point, good point. Yeah, defeat Rival 4 is on the card. Rival 4 is the basement rival, so he can, now later on, he can just come back here and fight Rival 4 without having to deal with fighting these trainers later on. It's free EXP right now. I do expect that he will be picking up the coin case as well, though. It would surprise me if he did not while he was here. Park Ball.
That's a good ball.
Yeah. A Water Stone. Meanwhile, Tixij just threw Whitney, seemingly without much of a struggle.
Sharpen! What a good one.
That's, like, feasible? I mean, it's not the worst. Raising your attack.
I was joking when I said it was a good move.
It's not Swords Dance, but I mean, hey, you never know. It could save you. If, like, the lead is like a Pidgey and the second Pokemon is a Mewtwo you can't kill.
Oh, Jarvis is like save or saying.
Yeah, I just wanted to check those three. It looks like none of them too useful. Although you could always just buy them for 3 extra Pokemon towards 25 owned. Well, maybe not the super expensive one because that one costs 30,000.
Mantine, another Pokemon not on the card. Have any of them checked the Goldenrod Mark TMs?
I don't believe so. They don't really need to, because they do both have the sleep inducing move already. But I mean, hey, you might find something amazing there, right?
Yeah, maybe they could find Earthquake TM. Oh wait.
Yeah, it's not really mandatory here because they already have a pretty decent moveset. Could obviously be improved, but it's not bad.
Jarvitz hatching the odd egg. What's it gonna be? Bloom! Not on the
Not the
card.
worst. Technically, every Pokemon's on the card because 25 owned is. That's actually not a bad one though, because you can just use a Leaf Stone on that, and that's 1 extra owned Pokemon. So that's essentially just 2 free Pokemon if Jarvitz does end up going towards that 25 owned.
Have we seen what the Kenya is?
The Kenya was a Kabuto.
Oh.
Didn't see any of the moves, but I did see that it was Kabuto.
Present! It's Nagami.
Right, so we will.
Now just making its way through, and we'll see how what the Sudowoodo is that we're gonna status.
Yeah, hopefully not a ground type. Oh, not saving.
Not saving.
That could be risky.
Yeah.
It is a ground type. Oh no.
Yeah. It's not
So
good.
Spark definitely can't paralyze that. Doesn't look like he has anything for this.
Dang.
So yeah, that is Tixij's chance at paralyzing or at inflicting a status on a Sudowoodo gone, unless he finds a wild Sudowoodo or one on a trainer. That would also count. But
What if this trainer has a Sudowoodo? No.
I mean, hey, you never know. The middle goal was pretty early on. I don't remember if it was which route it was. 29 or 30, I think. I don't think it was 40, or yeah, I don't believe it was 46.
This is a Game Boy Color game.
29, okay. Thanks for the confirmation.
I know
Jinx was found on Route 29. Yes.
He has a solo goal. Let's go.
For now. I know some people actually prefer not to mark the item finder as soon as you get in Ekritique because then if you find something in Burnt Tower, it's pretty clear exactly where that is. Because again, both players can see the board. So Jarvitz now knows exactly where Tixij is because of that item finder mark.
I mean, if he inflicted a status-changing status onto the wood, then he'd also know, but...
You know, that's a good point. But he didn't inflict a status-changing move.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would have not let my location moves.
Yeah. We'll have to see if Jarvitz has a plan for statusing the pseudo, because we know Spark isn't going to work.
Yeah, Spark. Yeah. Let's see if he saves.
Okay, Jarvitz is saving here.
Save.
Yeah, Tixij may just have to rely on routing around that. Jarvitz is just killing it.
Just murdering it.
Well, perhaps both players are planning on riding around getting that goal. Yeah, the pseudo can status itself, that's for sure.
If only we had Oddly's favorite move, Mirror Move.
That would do it, you're not wrong.
TM50, what's it gonna be?
Egg bomb.
Ew.
Doesn't really matter, can't use that. If you use that TM, then you lose the goal. Welcome, everybody, from SpeedGaming 2. This is a Pokemon Crystal Cinco Bingo randomizer race. Jarvitz versus Tixij.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's hard to tell. Like, it's not... No, like, anyone can still win.
Yeah, Jarvitz has a slight info lead as far as I can tell on both goals and info on other goals, but Tixij is slightly ahead on progress-wise. Pretty much all of the Kimono girls ahead. So 5-1 Pokemon fights.
I mean, technically, you don't have to beat the Kimono girls.
If you could somehow route around Surf, that would be impressive. That would require a lot of luck.
People have done Fly Skip. Why not Surf Skip?
I mean, hey, if you can pull it off, all power to you. You're really fast. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see here. Both players routing around. It's very possible that both players already have in their mind a path to finish, and they both know that they don't need to inflict a UI changing status on Sudowoodo. So very, very possible that neither of them are too upset about missing that.
Is Tixij going for roamers? No.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were on the roamers. We'll make sure to be quiet when Jarvitz gets to that point. We'll switch the audio over there so we can try and hear what the roamers are. I'm not very good at guessing them, but I'm sure someone in chat can figure it out. Stormy living on 1. Since that Zapdos, this has mostly seemed like smooth sailing for both of these. Nothing super duper scary from what I've seen.
Tixij fighting the bonus trainer.
Yeah, there is a path that can skip this trainer, but perhaps just wants the info. That is a genderless, so that could come in handy. Ooh, dynamic punch.
That is not so handy.
I will switch the audio over to the Jarvitz here so we can listen to the roamers this time.
Ice berry.
Tixij just working his way through the Morty's gym. Haven't noticed anything that's any info yet, other than those couple genderless. Alright, let's listen up here. Okay, put the audio back on Tixij since he's still ahead. Now that we heard that. Alright. Both people in Morty's gym. Tixij with a bit of a lead. Another Metapod. All the gym leaders with the Metapods. What is going on?
Reflect! Woo!
That's not too useful.
All the good moves.
Haven't really been. I don't think I've seen a single good TM this wrong. Ooh, hitting the sailor there. That's unfortunate. Unless.
Maybe he'll have the spinner goal. That's not the spinner goal.
Unlucky. Wrong Ultra Troll. Okay, so Tixij fighting this Lass here, probably because the Call a Lass goal is on here. This Lass, if you talk to her after beating her, will give you her phone number, and you can call her later. you complete that goal. Yeah, you just go up to this girl, beat up her pets, and then she gives you her number. Doesn't exactly work that way in real life.
Athena's number.
Hey. Yes.
Ooh. Tixij is fighting this lady.
Yeah, so you've got two choices of who you can fight. They both have one Pokemon. We'll see if Jarvitz fights someone different. Also, Jarvitz using his Sacred Ash here, I believe. Not fighting Glass. Could always come back later.
Yeah, you might not need it. They both opt to fight the lady.
Yeah, so we will likely never know if the left guy had any info or not. Technically, nothing's stopping you from fighting him too, but
Hopefully both runners remember HM04. Tixij already has it. Let's see if Jarvis remembers.
okay,
he does.
Good.
Good.
One of the worst things that I'm pretty sure everybody does at least one time is you just head over to Cyanwood, start the gym, and forget to have strength, and you're like, wait, I don't have strength, and you have to surf all the way back. The surf of shame. Rhyhorn there. Wrong rock ground type. We need Onyx or Scyther. Not Rhyhorn or Scyther.
Jarvis doesn't teach strength to his Ursaring. Keeping headbutts.
Headbutt can flinch, but on an Ursaring, you're so slow that you're probably not going to be flinching anything meaningful, so the boost in power is usually worth it. Tixij not picking up Shucky yet. Shucky is another free Pokemon that you can simply get. Looks like Jarvitz will. I guess we'll see later on what that was. But so both runners in Chuck's gym around 54 minutes, probably both going to be getting around somewhere around an hour for Fly. That's very decent. Getting around an hour for Fly is a good benchmark to be hitting, at the very least.
It's alright.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
As we've seen in this tournament from other matches, you can definitely get much, much faster than this, but that all depends on your main, on the Pokemon you're fighting, what the other goals are on the card. If you have anything to do before then, it can vary wildly. I haven't been noticing very much info from any of these trainers. Like, I don't think we've seen a single Electabuzz, Jinx, or Magmar. I don't know if we've seen an Onix or a Scyther or a Flaffy or a Skiploom. Bit unfortunate here.
Well, we've seen Jumpluff.
We have seen Jumpluff. You can breed Jumpluff to get a Hoppip and then evolve Hoppip. Oh right, there was a Clefairy. That is info on Clefable Wigglytuff, because you can catch a Clefairy and Moonstone it. So at least that goal you've got info on now. Bear versus bear.
To be fair, I don't know how breeding strats work.
Just catch 2 Pokemon that can breed and breed them, and then get the egg. And hatch the egg.
I've never done it. Surprisingly.
Yeah, it's
Not
kind of
yet.
a newer thing since the fast egg hatching has become a thing, because previously there was no fast egg hatching, in which case it would take forever to breed, and then it would also take forever to hatch the egg, so there's no good point.
Yeah, years. It shouldn't take that long.
Yeah.
We have plenty of time.
It's technically enough info to get the goal. 56 minutes to get the Storm Badge for Tixij, and I believe this is Jarvitz also on Chuck, so not too far after. So it looks like this will come down to who has the better late game, better luck and better planning. That is a last call for Tixij. And Jarvitz teaching Fly as well.
Let's see what kind of goals are, what kind of bingos are reasonable.
Lugia for Tixij, that is a genderless Pokemon. Meanwhile, Jarvitz dexing a couple things, it looks like. Oh, we do have Smeargle. Ooh, that's unfortunate. So I guess we did have Smeargle info, but it is only in Mount Silver, so that goal is not happening.
Just headbutt trees and maybe we'll find it.
Yeah, just find a Ditto.
Clefairy is easy to find.
Yeah, Clefairy's into...
not so much.
Yeah, there was an Igglybuff. Okay, Igglybuff is in Dark Cave.
Igglybuff could be iffy. It's annoying for sure, because there's ground and water, and there's 2 sections.
Yep. Luckily, the 2 sections do beat differently in the decks, so you can figure out pretty easily. Looks like Tixij is having a bit of a rough catch luck segment here.
Jarvis finds Clefairy immediately.
That's always nice. So that'll be Clefable or Wigglytuff for free, pretty much.
Sometimes this game is easy.
Makes me wonder, because that would have been a free column now for Jarvitz if only he had defeated, or not defeated, if only he had a status the pseudo. He didn't even really try. Because Call Alas and defeat a Lapras are very easily done. Jarvis grabbing the item finder. And about to fight the last for her number.
Lugia is a genderless.
Yeah, Lugia also counts toward that 25 element, but the main reason you would want to catch it is because it is a genderless Pokemon. I believe all legendaries are genderless.
I'm pretty sure that's not true.
At least in this game.
In this game, yeah.
For all we care about in Pokemon Crystal, all legendaries are genderless.
Pidgey. Kill it.
Yeah, shiny Pokemon is not on the card, so can safely defeat that Pidgey. Get the red scale and all of the goodies that Lance gives you for defeating everyone in Team Rocket.
Jarvis finding Elekid.
That's pretty lucky. I don't believe he had info on that one. I believe that was just a random luck into that, but that'll be a second baby Pokemon, Magby and Elekid.
Now he can get all 3 of them in a goal.
True.
Yay!
Evolve 2 things to level 30, no problem. Tixij hitting that Pokemaniac. Maybe that'll give him some much needed info. Or just some
Hey,
EXP.
it's me, it's me.
It is.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, that
I give
is.
nothing, so I'm terrible.
Jarvitz catching a Parasect here makes me wonder if perhaps 25 owned is on his path. Otherwise, I see no good reason to catch that. But yeah, first bingo for Jarvitz here.
Tixij heading over to Lapras.
Yes, so this is where the static Lapras is.
What if it's a Sudowoodo?
Then you could status it and then defeat it, and then it would be like perfect. Is a trainer. Ooh, it does hit the trainer. That trainer is... You don't come here very often. So that trainer can be annoying to dodge sometimes if you're not prepared for that.
Indeed, I hate that trainer.
No, imagine if
I
that
could've-
trainer had a Lapras.
That would be fun. That would be pretty funny.
Politoed.
A different bulky water type.
Eh, close enough.
There we go, it's dead.
And that counts as defeat a Lapras.
Yeah, I think Jarvis is definitely going for 25 on. He's trying to catch a shiny.
Yeah, we'll be curious to see
Ursaring's
how
now
many he's
frozen.
at.
Which could help Jarvis a lot. You don't have to listen to Ursaring's cry every time you fight a
Yeah.
wild.
If you're frozen or asleep, when you enter a battle, the cry won't play. So if you're going to be doing a bunch of catching... There's Tangela, which means we've now seen all 3 of Piloswine, Tangela, and Yanma. Gotta love the Snorlax fly sprite.
Going up Sprout Tower.
Some
Is there
interesting
something here?
gym movement from Tixij. Yeah, so it looks like Nidoran was here. Ooh, got burned by a Nidoking on Tixij's side. But that is also Nidoking info. You can just simply skip the Nidoran Evo and just get Nidoking.
And his lost Pokemon own, so that helps.
True.
$25 on kinda sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win.
I don't believe that path works. Toxic might be a possible path of which bingos to get, because I don't know if we have Ditto info, and Smeargle was Mount Silver only, so row 1 isn't really a possibility. Looks like Jarvis at least can do both diagonals for sure. And I think... Oh no, Tixij doesn't have that Electabuzz Jinx Magmar info.
Tixij can meta it.
He can. It was pretty early on. Another wild Piloswine.
Elm literally scamming. Stantler, not the card. but you catch it because it's a new Pokemon.
Yeah. And first ball, nice.
It's always nice when you get first ball.
Price with a Primate. Hopefully this thing doesn't have
Pichu,
jump
another baby.
pick. Yeah, that's true. Baby's just falling into Jarvitz's hands here. However that sounds. Yeah, Primate still causing a pro. Oh, and rest. Oh no. I might have gone for a Kinesis there,
I
try and
would've
have it miss a
definitely gone
bunch when
for
it wakes up. There's the Nidoran for Jarvitz.
Never underestimate Kinesis.
Yeah, I mean, you can't die if they can't hit you.
Correct.
He uses Splash. Of all the things it could have used. Paralyze, that'll be nice. Hyper. Looks like Jarvitz's catch luck is catching up to him. Not able to get this Nidoran.
I see what you did there. Glacier Badge. Nidoran caught as well.
So Jarvitz likely delaying Glacier Badge until he got that Nidoran so that he can stick the EXP share on it. It'll probably get up to level 16 from just doing Price's gym. Shucky was a Kabutops. Wasn't Kenya Kabuto? Why are all the static Pokemon like the fossils?
Is anyone gonna check the LCV? Who knows?
That is true. That is also an option. I forgot about that one.
I always grab it.
Yeah, if you've entered the center, there's no reason not to. Looks like Jarvitz will be going down here to defeat the Lapras as well. Wonder if he has the EXP oh, they picked up an EXP share early on in the game, didn't they?
Yeah.
So you don't actually have to go get that one.
It's like the first item they got in the
Yeah,
game.
oh right, yeah, that was literally what their starter was holding. I forgot about that. Looks like Tixij is looking for a Nidorina here, rather than the Nidoran. Wonder if Jarvitz went for the Nidoran specifically for the owned.
Yeah, I imagine that's why. Tixij going for Clefairy, I believe.
Clefairy and Nidorina, I think, are both here, actually, so...
Yeah.
Going for the 2-in-1.
2-in-1 combo.
Ah, the Nidorina info was on an optional. I see, so Jarvitz couldn't have gone for the Nidorina then? Jarvitz likely buying a Moonstone here, if I had to guess. Meanwhile, Tixij can only find Nidorinas. Looks like he didn't catch that last one? I didn't catch what happened. Did he crit and kill it, perhaps?
I imagine that's what happened.
Either way. Has one now. So Clefairy being in Olivine,
Clefairy is in the port.
Yeah, so Olivine has 2 sets of water. Because you can actually get encounters in the water by the SS Aqua, right?
Jarvis going to Soft Sand, skipping the 2 items before it. Interesting idea.
Yeah, I mean, if one of the 2 items was a Soft Sand, it would just be a skip 3 fights. Then again, Jarvitz does need the EXP anyways on that Nidoran to evolve.
That's true.
So Jarvitz close to having both diagonals here.
Yeah.
And Tixij has found the Clefairy. Different spot than Jarvitz. Good to know that it wasn't too rare in either of those locations.
Soft Sand boosts ground type moves.
Yep, 10% boost to any ground type moves if your Pokemon is holding it.
So it would actually be pretty decent on Nursery.
True, yeah. Would make Earthquake 110 power instead of 110. Or instead of 100.
Jarvitz calling Glass.
And Tixij getting a Nidoqueen. Seeming likely that catch a Pokemon on the 9th floor of Tin Tower will be at least on Tixij's path. We'll have to see about Jarvitz.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not even see that goal until you said it.
It's not one that you would want to do very often.
Turns out that the Martians were all bad.
Yep. Yeah, so someone mentioning this. So in the Rando, to have access to all of the stones, the Evo stones for evolving things, every stone is buyable infinitely in the Goldenrod Mart, just for convenience's sake. There's no other good way to pick up those stones.
Well, in the original game, you used the phone call trainers to give you that.
Yeah, that would be quite annoying if every time you wanted to evolve something, you had to go fight the correct phone call trainer and have them call you. Luckily, that is edited for our convenience. Tixij about to get the Clefable Wigglytuff goal as well. Oh, and Jarvitz on his way to fight Rival 4. Yeah, so that actually shows a path for Jarvitz. Both diagonals, row 3, row 4, and column 1. That's a path? Definitely not the fastest path, but it's going to depend on...
Column 1 sounds miserable.
Yeah, but I don't know if we have Onyx Scyther info.
Maybe Rival 4 will show us, you know.
Maybe. Rival 4 gives us a... Probably the best thing for Jarvitz would be a Sudowoodo that he can status. Because that would make column 5.
That would be pretty fun.
Less of an option for Tixij because of that missing
Rock type
info. Tixij leading a fight with Ninetales. Oops.
That's not the right Pokemon.
Both about to be on Rival 4. Switch the audio over to Jarvitz here. He seems to be at least slightly ahead. Jarvitz paralyzed. Assuming has revives here. Yes, has 5 revives.
Maybe we'll see breeding shots, you never know. Seems unlikely though. At this rate.
Yeah, it's a bit late to be starting breeding strats. Optimally, you would want to have them already creating an egg once you leave Goldenrod. Feraligatr with Earthquake, that's gonna hurt.
This round 4 fight is not easy.
I do believe this Feraligatr is the last thing, so... Yeah, what kind of rando rival with a Feraligatr? I mean, we did give Croconaut as a starter.
We did?
Yeah, I believe the starters were Croconaut, Nidoran, and Piloswine, right? We took the Piloswine on the right, giving Croconaut. No, not the confusion! No, not the double hit self in confusion! Jarvitz struggling on this fight for so long that Tixij is now also on the fight.
I mean, Earthquake for Alligator is tough.
Yeah. Definitely not easy. Surely it must be running out of Earthquakes soon, you would think. Only 10 PP. So are you missing Zap Cannon on Tixij? That'll help. Oh, there's the confusion. Tixij seemingly having a much easier time on this fight, and Jarvitz already up to the Feraligatr.
I mean, Jarvis was fine until Feraligatr.
Yeah, he did get paralyzed at one
snow.
point.
And Tixij has beaten Feraligatr fairly easily.
Both of them defeating Rival 4 at almost exactly the same time. Impressive to be so synced up at this point in the race. Although, of course, both have done different things. Tixij has already fought Price, and Jarvitz is on his way. Jarvitz also does own both the Clefairy and the Nidorina now, so... Those two goals are essentially free for Jarvitz, just needs Moonstone, Moonstone.
Seems like Tixij is going for Generalist.
Would seem that way. Wonder if he knows that Ditto Smeargle isn't really available anywhere. Unless he has Ditto info that I didn't notice. But yeah,
you're right, Jarvis did not teach Strength.
That is true. That could have made a difference.
What if this trainer has Sudowoodo?
You never know.
Ditto. Who knows?
Hey,
Kangaskhan, non-normal type.
Yeah, my guess here is that Jarvitz's path to finish is going to be the Nidoking, Nidoqueen, with playable Wigglytuff, followed by 25 total owned, and then catching something on the 9th floor of Tin. Interested to see how many owned he is at the moment.
Second Sacred Dash.
Primate does put him to sleep, and then uses Splash. There's that stat.
It's taunting him, not reversing him. Crit! Ow!
Honestly, at that point, probably faster to just die and revive than get through that sleep. Jarvis does have no more Pokemon alive, and is put to sleep again! Wait, wipe here. It's like he does just take the wipe. While Tixij does soft sand girls.
Not like Jarvis needs some money anyway.
True. Nothing useful from the game corner. Not this time. Jarvitz is through the primate now, and that was the hard part. Kingler is free. Ooh, Flamethrower Houndoom.
Flamethrower Houndoom.
And that is the Glacier Badge, a second bingo for Jarvitz.
And that is the soft sand.
And that is the soft sand. At almost exactly the same time.
That middle goal is really big for Jarvitz.
Yeah, it almost looks like Tixij is going for the diagonals as well, so I'm curious to see if he is planning on metaing that Jinx, or what else is going on with that one. Unless Tixij has some sort of info on that I missed. Jarvitz heading to Tin Tower. Does have to get through these 3 sages and the Suicune first, though. It looks like he's going to be doing these Moonstone Evos at this point as well. But this is a 3rd bingo for Jarvitz. 3 out of 5. Tixij,
very close.
23 owned, yeah, that's so if he catches the Suicune and a new Pokemon on the 9th floor, that'll be done for Jarvitz, actually, because that'll be 5 bingos with 25 owned and 9th floor. Meanwhile, Tixij is only at 10 owned. Grabbing the Lure Ball here for 5 types of Pokeballs.
Haha!
There's a Lapras. Could have avoided defeating the Lapras. Wasted time.
There's still a chance that Jarvitz sees a Sudowoodo on the Sages.
True. That is true. That is true. Could also evolve a Gloom with a Leaf Stone for a Pokemon. Oh, Tixij also heading to Tin Tower right straight away. Maybe hoping for some info from the Sages, or the Suicune itself, or the Ho-Oh at the top. All decent possibilities.
So far, no info, really.
Yeah, I haven't noticed anything in particular. Oh, there's Teddy Ursa info, which Tixij does not have, I believe, so that'll actually be useful.
It's only useful if Tixij has enough time to catch it.
Yeah, so neither runner ended up statusing the Sudowoodo. I think the only move they had that could do that was Spark, and it was a ground type. Yep, ground type Sandshrew, so they both just passed on that one.
Another Lapras!
Both fighting a Lapras at the same time! Yes, there was a Hoppip somewhere as well, which is info on Flaffy's Skiploom. Evolving a Hoppip isn't that bad. Well, unfortunately for Tixij, this is essentially a race against time. Jarvitz needs 2 more catches to finish. Simply catch the Suicune and 1 on 9th floor, and that is the end. There's the Poliwhirl. Could always Waterstone Evo the Poliwhirl as well if whatever you happen to find on the 9th floor is something you already own.
There are 7 Pokemon, and Jarvis owns 24 out of 251.
Listen, I'm just saying, it's theoretically possible that all 7 slots on the 9th floor are things that Jarvis already owns. I'm not saying it's likely, I'm saying it's possible. But yeah, this is essentially just a leisurely stroll up to the 9th floor. Yeah, the Lapras using Dig when the Ursaring has EQ, that it's gonna do a lot of damage. Getting Earthquake during Dig. Especially from a bear. Right. So this is the 9th floor of Tin Tower. That is a Venusaur. That is something that Jarvitz does not own. Find Pokeball. Still has 5 Pokeball types. Has to make sure not to accidentally use up one of those.
Ooh, Razor wins. Very scary.
And there's the catch.
Hot.
And that should be GG. Yep, verifying 25 owned, and that is time for Jarvitz. So we have Jarvitz here with us. Congratulations on the win.
Close for a while.
Yeah, you guys were very, very close to each other for quite a long time. You got Fly like I think 1 or 2 minutes apart.
Yeah, I knew he was ahead of me going into Ecritique because of the item finder, so I purposefully didn't pick that up to make him sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pyro the other diagonal.
Yeah, so Jarvitz's 5 bingos are both diagonals, column 1, row 3, and row 4.
Yeah.
One interesting thing was neither of you managed to status the Sudowoodo.
Well,
was that because you didn't have a move for it, or did you just already know that it wasn't on your path at that point?
I had Spark and it was a Sandshrew.
Fair. Didn't have any other Pokemon with a move for that?
I was counting on using Spark. I didn't really check. I probably should have, but I didn't.
Looks like Tixij won't be finishing, so mark
Won't
that.
be? Oh, dang. But yeah, I was really panicking because we kind of kept trading our fights back and forth, but I'm like, I have the info, and I did a crap ton of catching before, like, the first trainer.
Yeah, that middle goal info really did it for you there.
Yeah, I feel like that could have been meted pretty well, but I also had Magby and Electabuzz, or Magby and Elekid, and I also got a Pichu, but for the babies.
Yeah, they were just all showing.
It was just there!
We have Tixij here as well. Welcome in. Hello. Congratulations.
Hey, Tixij. That was really close. I was really sweating for a long time.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You both played really well. I think you got Fly maybe a minute or two before Jarvitz Tixij.
Oh, no way. Nice.
It was extremely close. It was mainly that just extra couple info catches that Jarvitz had, specifically that middle one.
Yeah,
And
where was
towards
where's the middle space?
46.
No way. Okay, I should have checked that.
No,
for
it's
me.
not on 46.
Oh,
I
no.
saw
Oh,
it
you
on
got it on-
29.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it 29?
You caught
Yeah,
like
maybe
multiple. You
29.
caught multiple things on 46, and then happened to see it on 29. I'm guessing as a
Oh.
rare encounter.
That
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense.
Yeah, I had Magby and Elekid. I had a 16 Elekid. It wouldn't have been too terrible to level up. It would have been bad, but
Yeah, getting
With
to
all the
level
fights
30
we were
is
doing.
not fun.
yeah. With all the fights I had to do, though. And then I picked the Pylo instead of the Nito. Really, just because I was like, okay, well, those are three those are three things, like, and then there's 6 for the Nitos, so.
Yeah, that was my.
Like, if
my
Pylo's
reason.
not findable, that leaves you with 2 Mons. And then Pylo and Yanma were literally everywhere. But
Everywhere.
And there was a Tangle on a trainer.
there was
somewhere as
one
well.
Tangela, but
Yeah.
Pylo and Yanma, like, 5 times each or something.
You both found the bear. You both ran the Earthquake Ursaring.
We both ran
So
that.
good.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Yours
Both-
male.
Both
Mine was
female.
Mine was also female. I had 5 attack.
Dang.
We,
I thought you had the bear because the speed reducing move, but
Yeah, likewise. I saw. it
If you
when I
still
was-
have that open, Tixij, do you happen to know what your DVs were? Or-
Oh, I don't. I closed the ROM, but I called
That's
it back
no
up.
problem.
Okay.
I was just curious.
yeah. My best stat was 13, and that was my special. No wonder Spark was doing comparable amounts to everything else.
Yeah,
I
no
was gonna
kidding.
say you did use Spark quite a bit.
Yeah, so early on I was just running Earthquake Spark, which is surprisingly good coverage.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And then
So I just pulled up my DVs. I had a 4 attack DV and 10 specials. That's not too
okay, so pretty close. What was your speed?
bad. 1.
I had 4. Okay, so I guess I had a better Ursaring.
Yeah, pretty
What about
similar to Jarvitz's, but slightly worse.
Indeed.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a lot of. I turned in TM50 early. I had 2 genderless on 46. I had a Voltorb and a Starmie.
Oh, nice. I caught a.
It was-
I think it was a Mew and a Lugia randomly.
I didn't see any of those. I just had the. Well, I was going to use the flamethrower only Starmie, and I'm like, yeah, this is bad. I was actually going to switch to the Snorlax that I had with Extreme Speed Mud Slap, and then I hit the bear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tixij already had the bear at that point when you were looking to run the Snorlax, and then you happened to run into that. That was pretty lucky that you
Yeah.
didn't have to stick with Snorlax.
I was sweating
Yeah.
when I was looking for the bear. I think that was the last encounter slot on that route.
Towards
Everything
the
else is pretty
end,
rough.
I really frickin' struggled Rival 4. And I even wiped the price after that because I didn't have like anything left. So I just
Yeah.
wiped. But I figured I need the heal anyway. I'm not even going to try to hyper on price and like live it. I'm just going to take the full heal.
Yeah, you two were actually on Rival 4 at like exactly the same time.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
You
saw that too.
started. Jarvitz started like a good. When Jarvitz started, I think Tixij, you were still on like the Pokemaniac in the basement, but Jarvitz had such a bad time on that fight that you you two fished at exactly the same time.
There was the Supersonic on the Feraligatr, and then there was something else that was really bad for me too.
I think you got Zap Cannoned, and then the Feraligatr had Earthquake.
Brutal.
Yeah, I got Zap Cannon by something else. It was
Staryu, I believe.
I had 1 revive left and 1 Mom left, so I would have been maybe okay, but it ran out of Earthquakes. That's, I think, the only reason I won.
Yeah, luckily only 10 PP.
So I was able to started using Bubble, and then I was safe from there. But yeah, Tixij, were you planning to spark the Sudowoodo, and then it was a Sandshrew as well?
Yeah, I was really sad.
Yeah, I was just like, well, moving on.
Yeah, ditto.
And
Not
then
ditto.
I knew I had this. Speaking of Ditto, well, not Ditto specifically, but Smeargle.
Hmm.
I was gonna do row 1. I had info for 6 bingo, and then Smeargle didn't exist. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm doing these 5. No decision to be made.
Yeah, no skipping Tin Tower for you.
And then, well, actually, Tin Tower was really funny because it had Hoppip info.
Yeah,
and
I
it had
laughed at
2
that too.
Lapras.
Mm-hmm.
Were you there at the end or no?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, you guys
popped out
were-
the 2 Lapras.
You guys did like almost everything at exactly the same time, except for,
I wasn't sure if you were looking
Ice
for
and
other
soft
things.
sand.
Yeah, we swapped those.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you two were pretty much within 1 or 2 fights of each other. I think Tixij was 1 or 2 fights ahead pretty much the entire time up until after Fly.
Now I did luck into the Jinx on 29. The Teddy Ursa was in Union Cave on the main floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
You did get that Teddy Ursa.
I got a
info,
Magby
though.
on 46 as well. 46 was stacked.
Nice.
I got
yeah.
Magby and 2 Genderless on 46. And then the Elekid I lucked into on 42. But I found a Pichu and Sprout anyway going for the Nidoran. Or did you find something that wasn't a Nidoran female?
I got a Nidorina somewhere. I think it was an
Damn.
Allvine.
Yeah, you got Nidorina in the one water and Clefairy in the other water in all of
That's right.
mine.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't have Nidorina info. I just had the female Nidoran.
Which helped in the end because it was 2 more towards your 25-0.
Very true.
Yeah. Well, I knew entering, I was like, when I saw I had 17 whenever I checked at one point, and I'm like, okay, well, I need Clefable, the 3 Nidos, and a 9th floor Pokemon, so I just need to catch 3 more things. Then in Sprout, I found the Pichu and Stantler before I got the Nido. And then I'm just like, okay, I'll catch the 40. Why not? But yeah, the starters
Overall,
were kind of weird.
well played from both of you. You guys both did really well, I think.
Did you have a 5th ball with Kurt, or were you trying to find one? Or buy one?
I was trying to find one. I had 4, I think. Well, 3, but I could have bought a Great Ball for 4.
Yeah, I had Pokey and Great, and then I found I had the Fastball. Then I found a Love Ball somewhere, which you probably had.
I did have the Love Ball. I don't think I found the Fastball anywhere.
Yeah, the Park Ball was in Goldenrod basement. So after the trainer, I actually checked coin case mons. Nothing useful.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it was one of those 2 hiddens.
Could always have gone to Blackthorn and bought an Ultra Ball if needed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could have. I also did the day rollover strats.
Yeah, if you didn't already have a
Or no, I had the
fastball.
Lure Ball, not the Fastball. My bad. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, Fastball is the
Fastball.
one you get from day rollover. Lure Ball, just, Kurt just gives it
So I did
to you
Thursday at
free.
11. I was good on delay to feed a Lapras, but I didn't. Probably should have. It would have saved me a little bit of time. But whatever. Beat 3 Lapras. But yeah, no Onyx Scyther. I kind of just stopped picking up TMs early. I kind of figured, like, I have a lot of info. I don't need that randomness. And it could be...
Likewise.
If I needed to get it, but... then I would have started picking them up later. But
Wouldn't really have helped for either of those bingos, though, without that info.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah, we didn't have Ditto Smeargle or Onyx Scyther anywhere, so...
yeah. Well, we had Smeargle, it just wasn't catchable. There's a
Right.
Mount Silver.
Oh, good. I don't even remember encountering one. It might have been...
It was on Faulkner's gym.
Oh, was it? I don't know.
It may have been on
But-
Faulkner himself, actually.
I don't remember where you had that info. I was
It was
surprised
very early.
that you had it.
And then no pseudo info.
Yeah.
But,
I
yeah.
guess we could have got the Hoppip early. That's about it. Like,
Did get
it's
the
funny
Teddy
how we
Ursa
traded
info.
everything back and forth.
Yeah.
But it was really just a
Interesting.
bunch of fights when she got there.
Guys have any questions?
What was your final moveset? Was it Spark, Icy Wind, Earthquake, Headbutt?
Spark, Icy Wind, Earthquake, Strength.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
I prefer the flinch, but that's just me.
Yeah. Bear's a bit slow.
Just a
Yeah. Oh well.
tad. Yeah, well, good game. I am gonna go to bed. It's almost midnight my time.
Oh wow. Yeah. It's almost 11 here, so yeah, that
Uh,
was a good race, and
GG's
you know,
to both of
you
you
still got
guys.
3 more races. And honestly, what I've been saying this whole time, everyone on a group seems about equally skilled. Honestly, like you can realistically go 3-1 still.
Nice. Okay, that's good to know.
And-
Thanks.
From what I've seen, like,
Awesome.
yeah, any random match can be won by any random person in our group.
Fair enough. That's exciting info.
Well,
Yeah,
good luck to both of you guys on your future races.
thanks.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
I just have not Skeptros, he's in a different group. Strife Sada. Yeah. Yeses.
But yeah, if you guys don't have anything else, GG's to both of you guys. You both played really well. Everybody should follow the runners and the commentators, but I don't think that command works right now. I don't know what the bot's doing.
Okay,
Thank you, Pokemon fan, for co-commentating with me,
Thanks.
and thank you to the runners. for-
click on my name in the chat, then follow everyone else. If the
Yeah,
command's not working,
If you
I'm
guys
gonna.
all wanna, if you guys all wanna, yeah, I don't know, it's not working.
Darn.
But yeah, we've got lots more races coming up. Still just starting this Cinco Bingo tournament.
Indeed.
See when the next race is. If you want to be up real early, depending on your time zone, there is a race at 4 a.m. Eastern and 5 a.m. Eastern. Like
So in
tomorrow.
about 5 hours and
today.
6 hours.
Yeah, 5 or 6 hours from now, and then we've got 2 more tomorrow at 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern, and then lots more on the days to come. So keep an eye out if you like what you see.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think that will be it. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to SpeedGaming for letting us host this here. And hope to see you guys next time.
Thanks for having us, Speed Gaming.
Thank you, Speed Gaming. Thanks, casters.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.